You know, so it's not like it's not the rule, it's the exception.
Okay. We promised some people earlier that we were going to go outside to take a little visit.
Okay, I'm ready.
There's a speaker out there. Here,
okay.
So just follow me then.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to get excited. This is it. Okay, watch your hand coming up there. Hey, everybody, this is Cher. I'm going to jump down here. You have a question for Cher?
Name? My name is Katie, and I was wondering, in an episode of The X-Files, there was a show about the deformed boy, and at the end there was a concert. Was that really you singing?
No, it wasn't. It was, no, it wasn't. It was a female impersonator.
Which brings us to a very good point. Probably you are the biggest icon, I guess, the biggest celebrity to be impersonated, I would think. You are. How does that make you feel?
Madonna and, yeah, probably Madonna.
Is it a sense of flattery when you see them or hear?
Yeah, I mean, it's been happening all my life, so, but I get a big kick out of it. You know, I see lots of people who come and drag to the shows, and I think it's great, you know. You know, I'm a live and let live kind of a woman, okay?
One more question down here. Hi, what's your question?
Hi. Devin. Hi, Cher. I followed your career since the beginning, and you seem to have come to a place within yourself. You've changed. Somehow it shows in your face, and it shows in your music. What do you attribute that to?
I don't know. I think that once you get to a certain place, and I don't know, I don't take it all as seriously, I don't think, as I used to. You know, I have a really great time. I'm really having a great time, but I'm just having a really great time, that's all.
Are you happy with that? Oh, this person here wants you to sign this too, the one that just asked the question, but I think we're going to go to a little bit of a commercial break right now, and there's still so much more after, so you're not going to want to go away because we are going to come back out, okay? But we're going to take it inside right now. Here we go, a little bit of a commercial break. See you right after. Welcome back. This is Cher, live in Much, and I have to say this again. That was beautiful. During the commercial break again. See, there should be a camera on during the commercial break. You just signed and signed and signed and signed.
And we almost missed coming back here because of that, by the way.
I just almost knocked my head off coming through the thing, that's all. That would have been really uncool.
This is an email from Karen Cole in Orangeville, Ontario, and she says, having admired your movie and music career for years, I would use the quote, "To thy own self be true," to describe your life. What quote would you use to describe your life? It's pretty heavy.
I can't think of any kind of quote that I would use to describe my life. I would say, actually, a wing and a prayer. That describes me quite good, because I'm always kind of just falling into things, falling forward, you know, or falling backward, but I never plan anything, you know. I'm like the queen of non-planning, and people think that I have a plan. I haven't got a clue. I'm just, you know, I'm just open to the moment. I'm open to what comes to me, and hopefully I make some of the right artistic decisions and some of the right life decisions.
See, I was going to suggest to her to maybe pick up the book because it's all in there.
Yeah, it is sort of pretty much all in there.
How your brain ticks and what you've had to deal with. She also asks, I believe, the second parter is, what do you think is the biggest misconception about you?
I think maybe people think that I'm not serious, you know. I mean, they don't have a really serious side. The truth is, I'm much more serious than I'd like to be. I like being a lot more frivolous, but I'm a really strange combination of deadly serious and really childish.
Was that one of the reasons to maybe write and to do a book? Because to me, anyway, there's been a sort of air of mystery about you throughout the years, and there has been a lot of misconceptions. And I'm thinking writing a book sort of maybe brought you down to a tangible level.
No, the truth is, 12 years ago, I gave my word that I would write this book, and it just took me that long, and I couldn't come up with an idea because I didn't want to write an autobiography because I'm certainly not ready to do that yet. So I thought that the first time, because people remember they go, oh, remember the first time we did so-and-so, or first time you went to go to a concert, or the first time you buy your own CD, or whatever. And so I just started remembering a lot of first times and writing them down, and I just thought that that would be fun. And I could also pick and choose, so I didn't have to talk about everything in my life, because there are things that I'm just not ready to talk about, but those were the things that kind of came to light.
Was there anybody upset that you had talked about them in there? You could have talked about a lot more people.
I didn't hardly talk about anybody. That was kind of one of the things I didn't want to do, because I don't like those kiss and tell kind of books. I just think that they're kind of cheap, you know, and yet sometimes you want to talk about experiences that you've had, and they incorporate other people that have now become famous or that were famous. So no, there's not very much in there that I think is too. I mean, it's more about me than it is about, I mean, it's really all about me.
There is a bit of juice. We don't want to give the people the impression that there's no talking about your first kiss and stuff, because that is in here.
Oh, yeah,
some other things. Some other stories. We're going to take an audience question.
It's a little R-rated. It's not X-rated, though.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Just enough. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Ashley. I was just wondering what you take more pride in, your Oscar or your Grammy?
I don't have a Grammy.
I've been lied to then.
Oh, yeah. Well, I take a lot of pride in my Oscar. I really love it. I like looking at it.
Yeah. It's interesting because for years you were a vocalist who acted, and then you were described as an actor who sings, and now once again you are a singer who acts. Is there one that you're more self-confident than the other?
No, because I like doing both of them. I really love doing both of them, and the truth is, I don't really have a lot of confidence in either one of them. I just like doing them, you know? And I think that if you had to wait till you had confidence to do something, well, we'd all be speaking English, and, you know, in England, you know, we would have never gotten to America. So I just think that confidence is not something you should wait for before you do something. I think you should just jump in with both feet on things that you have no idea if you're going to be foolish or not, because the worst thing you can do is fail. There's way too much importance put on succeeding, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you do come from a time in entertainment where you had to be a package. You had to sing, you had to act, you had to dance. And somehow the entertainment industry sort of only allowed stars to maybe just do one, because they didn't take you seriously if you wanted to cross over, maybe do acting. And you experienced that. Why,
well, I mean,
why did it change like that in Hollywood?
I don't know. Well, because the studio had a system where they would train you to do, if you were an actor, they would train you to dance and sing and whatever. And then when there was no more studio system, then you just were one thing. And it's very, it's so difficult to get an image that once you get it, you have a hard time breaking out of it, you know? You forge an image, you want to make an impression on people, you want people to remember who you are, and then they only think of you as one thing, and then you have to back out of that and go someplace else.
You would never choose one over the other, though?
No.
Okay.
It's like asking me which one of my children I like better. It just depends on the day.